Well, we're now just hours away from a wider reopening here in Ontario. Starting tomorrow, things like indoor dining, gyms, movie theaters will all be open for business. And as we enter step 3, the debate surrounding proof of vaccination continues, with the Premier today saying he's against it and he will not have a split society.
Could you change your mind down the line, though, on mandatory vaccines? No?
No.
Hard no. Okay.
No, hard no.
Premier Ford dug his heels in the ground on 2 issues, saying vaccines will not be mandatory for healthcare workers and Ontario will not implement a vaccine passport.
I've never believed in proof. Everyone gets their proof when they get the vaccination. You're right. Anything can be fraudulent, right down from money to certifications. I just, no, we aren't doing it. Simple as that.
This comes amid a growing chorus from GTA mayors and the business community calling for guidance from the province on this.
I think both the federal and provincial governments need to give the idea of a vaccine passport some serious consideration.
Mississauga Mayor Bonnie Crombie is adding her voice today, saying many establishments will be requiring proof of vaccination, and without a well-thought-out system, she worries problems will arise.
Will businesses and public institutions be allowed to refuse service to unvaccinated people? Will there be protections for people with medical exemptions from the vaccination? And how do we protect our personal information? We do need to find a safe and reliable way for Ontarians to prove their vaccination status.
But some feel Ontario's vaccine rollout is going so well, proof of vaccination won't be necessary, at least at the local level. Carrie Bowman, who teaches bioethics and global health at the University of Toronto, tells me reaching herd immunity is a good possibility.
From an ethical point of view, it's an element that begins to divide people, and it begins to divide, people that can and people that can't. And, freedom of movement is really something that is in the fabric of a mature democratic society, and it does take that away for some people. Good ethics is based on good science, and from an epidemiological point of view, we don't have the evidence that we need this at this point.
As we revel in low case counts at the moment, health officials are warning that the virus will begin spreading once again come fall, when kids start school and we spend more time inside. Today, the Premier gave assurance Ontario will remain open for business.
Folks, eventually we got to get back to work and get things moving again. The economy will be absolutely booming, as sure as I'm standing here.
Now, the Premier was also asked if the province would be providing any guidance for employees who are being told that they have to be vaccinated in order to go to work. His answer was no. The Premier says he just does not believe in mandating vaccinations.